Hi, everybody, and welcome to Tea Talk Thursday with Tamika. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am the mouth at IG at Tamika Talks, and I am the thought leader here at Life in Pomps, where my goal is to bring you lots and lots of information, pace, travel, because as you can see, if you can tell from the background, I am currently in a hotel. Spent a lot of my summer weekends in a hotel, but we'll talk about that later. Fashion, because you can't be a mom and not like any type of fashion, I believe. I don't talk a lot about food, but I do eat a lot. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably see lots of posts of me showing my fancy food and my drinks, because I do love that. But what we do here on Tea Talk Thursday is we bring you the latest tea. And of course, we drink our tea while we're talking about it. So if you've not grabbed your favorite beverage, it does not have to be tea. I realize that a lot of you are coffee drinkers. Grab it now and come back in, get comfortable, and let's talk. Okay? So, what I want to let you know that today is National Refreshment Day. So, use that all day to think about what refreshment will you absolutely have. I haven't decided what I'm going to have yet, but it's going to be something yummy, of course. Then, it is also National Hot Fudge Sundae Day. So, you can technically probably put those all together and make your refreshment a hot fudge sundae. What do you think? I don't know. Figure it out. Then it's National Wine and Cheese Day. Now, I think I'm most excited about that because if you know me or if you've been following me, I am in love with cheese. And of course, who does not like wine? I mean, come on, you got to be crazy not to like wine. So I'm planning to celebrate all of those national days today, and I hope you will do that as well. But let's get started on some of the tea that has been happening just in our news this week alone. Whew. Mueller. Did you guys watch those hearings? So, because I'm away, I told myself that I was not going to be connected to the TV or just really the internet. Kind of just took a time to unwind. But I could not stay away that much, and I needed to kind of get a sneak peek of what he was saying and what was happening. So, we all know that Mueller is the former special counsel for the current administration, for our current presidential administration. And basically, he finally agreed because, they've been asking him to do this after he issued the Mueller report. I want to say the report is 498 pages, if I'm not mistaken. So he finally agreed to answer questions on Capitol Hill yesterday. And people were really expecting it to be like must-see TV. I think they also thought he was going to dish the tea. Get it? Dish the tea? But from what I could gather and the tidbits that I did see that I snuck peeks in throughout the day, it was a bore. He didn't give any real information. Basically, in a nutshell, I feel like he kind of talked in circles. They asked him, is part of the reason why, he didn't proceed with kind of like the indictment or bringing charges against the president is because basically the Office of Justice, that's really not their thing. Like, they don't feel like that's what they should do. And at first he said yes, then he said no. So I'm not really sure the reason why nothing happened when we know, in fact, Russia was all in the mix of our 2016 election. Like, it's no secret. We know the report basically told us that, but then he changed it. So my question is, are the rules different for the president? Are we saying that he's above the law? And if you just look at just some of the things that he's been doing, you kind of feel like maybe that is what is happening, that he feels like he's above the law. And we've been letting him get away with it. So I am very interested to see if the Democrats are going to continue forward with this impeachment proceedings. So it'll be very interesting to see what the take is. There were a lot of mixed conversations that I've been seeing throughout Facebook. I watched some little report this morning, and then I always read CNN in the morning just to kind of see what the update is. What I did love is that I watched the political talk on The View, and Whoopi Goldberg was dropping some serious gems. Basically, she said to them, they were interviewing one of the Democratic senators, and basically she was like, listen, he was like, he was kind of talking in circles yet again, and was kind of like, well, I don't know what we'll do or if we can do anything. And she's like, no, yes, you can do something. We elected you to make some decisions on our behalf, so I need you to do it. So she was dropping some serious gems, and I was grateful and happy about it. And I'm just hopeful that the Democrats will do what they say they're going to do, hold him accountable, because it's time. So then, moving on, let's talk about Puerto Rico, because I feel like they might be, might be what we need to do. Like, they showed us that the people can affect change. So, in case you don't know, hopefully you do, at this point, Puerto Rico's Governor Ricardo Rossello announced his resignation effective August 2nd. Okay. So he's been in office for a little more than 2 years. And basically, the cause for resignation started after they uncovered this government scandal and this corruption. And basically, a lot of it was linked to some text messaging that they found. Now, we all know how we feel about these public messages, all this text messaging and things that have been going out. And ironically, he got caught up in this, and now they're using these messages against him. So apparently the messages came through Telegram. It was between him and some of his top aides and cabinet members, and they were going in on basically everybody. Like, it's pages and pages and pages of things that they had said about people. And the people in Puerto Rico were like, no, this is not okay. We will not stand for this. You cannot do this and make this okay. So Puerto Ricans took to the street in a mass protest. So they have been protesting since all of this information broke. Two people from the administration